The pH scale is a measure of the hydrogen ion concentration of a solution. It's a scale from 1 to 14, with the middle at 7 being neutral. So a neutral pH means it's neither an acid or a base, it's neutral. Between 1 and 7 is the acidic range, or acid, and between 7 and 14 is the basic range, or the alkaline. So acids, what they do is they release hydrogen ions into solution, H plus ions, and that's what defines an acid. Put an acid into an aqueous solution and it releases hydrogen ions, whereas bases release hydroxide ions. So why do we have a scale for our acids and our bases? Well, it's because some acids more readily release their hydrogen ions than others. So acids that are down in the 1 range are what we call strong acids, and closer to neutral, so around about 5 and 6 are weak acids. And so what that means is that they don't as readily release their hydrogen ions into solution. An example of a strong acid is hydrochloric acid, so stomach acid, battery acid. An example of a weaker acid is something like vinegar. Vinegar is a weaker acid. Now, neutral, we have, rainwater is actually slightly acidic, or tap water is slightly acidic. So, but distilled water would be an example of absolutely neutral, distilled water. So water that doesn't have anything dissolved in it is neutral in 7. So bases, again, we have strong and weak bases. So 14 would be our strong base, and our weak bases are around about 8. An example of a strong base would be sodium hydroxide, and a weaker base would be soap. So the pH scale is a range. It's a scale that measures how readily an acid releases hydrogen ions into solution, and how readily a base releases hydroxide ions into solution.